Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video we'll be looking at some clay sculpture stuff I made and other things. And before we start, just want to say, I know it's been a while since I've posted, some personal stuff happened, long story. And also, you may be annoyed because it's been forever since I've made a TCG video. Don't worry, on Thanksgiving, if I plan everything right, hopefully there will be a new video that's Thanksgiving related. That's all I can promise. Because I'm dumb. But, yeah, let's just talk about why I made these dudes and then talk about the lore of them. Because they do have lore that's, it's canon to the card game. So, I made this guy because I made him a little bit ago, like before I made these dudes. I made them because sometimes when I just have a bowl of clay, I like to make them into creatures and stuff. This dude, I don't really remember why I made him, just thought it would look cool. I just painted over an egg thing I got one time because it was like Jurassic Park land or something, and they were selling like dinosaur eggs that weren't real. And these dudes I made because of the lore stuff I thought of. So let's get started with that. It all started with this egg. So basically, a long time ago, there was like a god, a dragon god. Because there's gods in the lore of my TCG. I've gone over that. So basically, this dragon god has an egg. So then the gods, I don't know why, they tell some mortal dude, hey, take care of the egg. Don't know why they couldn't, but I guess that happened. So the mortal dude takes care of the egg for a while. Then, like, right before it's meant to hatch, oh no, he dropped it down a cliff. Oh no. So then, yeah, the egg falls off a cliff. And then this dude, who's a baby water dragon, he's not really a water dragon. He's a water dragon, but more specific. It's complicated. You don't know what he is. All you need to know is that he's a baby and a water dragon thing. So he finds a egg and he's like, that's pretty cool. Then it starts hatching and he's like, Then it starts super duper hatching and he's like, sorry if you heard something just a second ago. That's other people because there's other people in my house besides me. But no, yeah, the egg starts shaking and, hatching and stuff. And he's just watching until these two dudes hatch out of the egg. And he's like, hey, you want to be friends? And since they're also babies, they're all babies, they're like, okay, okay. So then they go off and do friend things. At least they were going to. But then this little dude comes out of the egg and he's like, he wants to be our friend too. Come on. So then the four of them go off and train in dragon magic and stuff. So that's basically all the lore I have for them right now. But now let's talk about like what they mean and stuff, like philosophy and stuff. Because in real mythologies, gods are supposed to represent things like Zeus is thunder and stuff, Poseidon is water and stuff. I think you get the point. So basically, these two dudes are supposed to be like, both of them have like a marking on the head of the other one, and they're black and white. So these are inspired. These are inspired mainly by two things. Well, a few things, but two things. Like for the actual creatures, are the two koi fish from Avatar, Tui and Law. I think their names are the fish with the circles of the other color on their head. They spin around each other and all that stuff. Yeah. The basis of that, and also the two dragon masters, mostly in how they're like elemental dragons and stuff. This dude's pretty special. But these two, they're supposed to represent a few things. So this dude's the sun and this dude's the moon. And since this dude, oh, I decapitated him. I'll be right back. Okay, decapitation fixed. So this dude, as I said, is supposed to represent the sun. So he's like inspired by Eastern dragons because, the Eastern world, the sun rises in the east. I think it's cool. This dude's inspired by like Western dragons, like as in Europe and stuff. Because, sets in the west. So that's where the day ends, therefore, that's where the moon comes out. That's not how that actually works, at least I don't think it is. but it's cool, so I don't care. So yeah, this dude's like an Eastern dragon because he's so like, well, they're both long, but like this dude's supposed to be long. This dude's just long so he can fit around the other side because yin yang stuff, they need to be the same length. But this dude's longer and this dude has like spikes, so he's like scary and stuff, like Western dragons and stuff. So yeah. And both of these dudes represent two elements. This dude is fire and air because the sun's fire, and also gases and stuff. And this is water and earth because the moon controls the tides, water, and earth because the moon is a giant floating rock. What else would it be? And this dude's special. So if this dude's the sun and this dude's the moon, no wait, this dude's the sun and this dude's the moon. What is this guy? This guy is supposed to represent space and balance and stuff. And he also represents the fifth element, Aether. What is Aether? I don't know yet. I just know that it's going to be the fifth element in my magic world. You may be confused because there's 10 elements in my card game and it's really long to explain. But yeah, so this dude represents Aether and space. You may be saying, then why isn't he black? Because this dude was already supposed to be black when I made this dude. So I couldn't make him black because then it wouldn't be like yin yang because he's like the equal and opposite or whatever. But like this dude has like light blue because, you know, space is cold. But his element isn't ice, it's just that he's cold. But he also starts off smaller than the two because fun science fact, well, not really science fact or anything. The universe is expanding, so space gets way bigger, while the sun and moon basically stay the same size. So of course these guys grow because, you know, they're like living things, so of course they need to get bigger. But this dude gets like really big really fast. So yeah, this dude, I'll talk about the lore of him sometime, I promise. But for the main three dragon dudes, that's pretty much it. So this dude's the god of the sun, a bit of fire and air in there, water, earth, aether, moon, space. This dude, he's kind of a god, but not really, but a little bit, but kind of, but not really. It's confusing. I'm not even 100% sure. And this is an egg. So that's pretty much it. Hope you liked my sculptures. I know this one's so dirty. I didn't have time. I was already running behind on this video and I really wanted to get it out because I felt guilty. Looks like we hit 8 minutes. Okay, that's enough for mid-roll ad. So hit the like, subscribble. Should that be my catchphrase from now on because I draw and stuff? Subscribble. I think it's funny, but you probably don't. I'm not funny. Anyway, like, subscribe, and comment or something. Bye.